Sports Medicine is the most trusted of its kind in Northeast Indiana. That's because of the benefits our services provide you. We serve every level of athlete with our sports nutritionists, the expert physicians at O&E, the area's only specialized athletic rehab, and the region's industry leader in sports performance, AWP. The roster coordinates your care in state-of-the-art facilities conveniently located in your community. To start your journey, visit us at parkviewsportsmedicine.com.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, Indiana high school basketball fans. Game number 3 of the semifinals. Game number 1 of the boys' side. We do have the number 1 seed, the Northside Legends, taking on the number 5 seed, the Bishop Luers Knights. The Knights, of course, coached by head man J.J. Foster in his 4th year at the school, is 39-34 overall. He is 5-1 on the year and 1-1 in conference play here in the early going. They'll be taking on the number 1 seed, the Northside Legends, 8-1 on the season, 1-1 in conference. Only defeat on the season was against SAC arch rival Snyder Panthers at on a Michael Barnfield 3 before the holiday tournament. That's their 1 loss. They are head coached by Shabazz Khalik in his 7th year at the school, 104-42 overall. They are led by the outstanding twin tower duo in senior Jalen Butts and the sophomore Keon Brooks Jr. Jalen Butts will be heading to DePaul to continue his basketball career. For Keon Brooks Jr., the sky is the limit for his potential, being recruited by everyone in the country. All the biggins are at his doorstep trying to get the talented 6'8", 6'9" player to come play basketball on their university. So just a couple seconds away here from the starting lineups. This is SummitCitySports.com. We are live, been live all 18 games. We will here in the 2016 Parkview Sports Medicine Summit Athletic Conference Basketball Tournament. Jeff Mahoney on the camera, Tim Atkinson calling your play-by-play. Before we send it down to the PA announcer, a little touch on the firepower of Luers. They are absolutely loaded in their backcourt with J.J. Foster Jr. and Ray Walker Jr., but the big fella down low, Anton Berry, averaging a double-double on the season, is going to be so key against the bigs, as Jalen Butts will most likely be matching up with the talented senior Anton Berry. Right now, we'll send you down to the PA announcer for the starting lineups.
We would like to remind you that this sportsmanship is one of the primary purposes of educational athletics. This event is for the benefit of our student athletes, and they recognize that just because of made in good faith and should be respected. Fans, please remember that you're a guest and you should not engage in behavior unbecoming of an adult. It's the official job to administer this contest and the coaching job to teach the athletes. Fans should remember that unless they want to accept criticism of the way that they do their job, they should not publicly criticize officials, coaches, or players. Please be positive and refrain from derogatory or demeaning comments and cheers. We reserve the right to remove any spectator who is not promoting a family-friendly environment. Thank you for your cooperation. And now for the starting lineup for the visiting team on the scoreboard, the Bishop Luers Knights. The starters, senior, 6'3", number 5, Trey Underwood. Senior, 5'10", number 11, Ray Walker Jr. Senior, 5'11", number 12, J.J. Foster Jr. Senior, 6'5", number 15, Blaine Cook. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Knights, senior, 6'5", number 25, Anton Berry. The Knights are coached by Mr. J.J. Foster. And now the home team on the scoreboard, the Northside Legends. At one starter, senior, 6'11", number 1, Jalen Butts. Senior, 5'9", number 3, Elijah Holmes. Senior, 6'2", number 10,
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, just seconds away from the first game of the semifinal round on the boys' side of this SAC Holiday Tournament. The Northside Legends against the Bishop Luers Knights. The house is packed here at Wayne High School, as you would expect. What a crowd here today as we are getting set for the tip with Jalen Butts and Anton Berry. They will tip it off. We are about set. Who will move on to the final game at 8:15 tomorrow evening? Butts. This is Indiana High School basketball. We do play 4 8-minute quarters here in the state of Indiana. Packed house here at Wayne on the south side of Fort Wayne. 3-ball to start it, no good by Quarles, but he could straight up light the building up, no doubt about it. Good hands by Foster. Now Walker Jr. out, looks for Berry, tough catch, Cook. Up top now. They'll reset. Walker Jr., here's Cook, Trey Underwood. Outstanding player out on the gridiron for Luers is number 5, Trey Underwood. He is a load, definitely with the weight advantage on Keon Brooks, who was matching up. But Butts to start out, man-to-man on Anton Berry. 7 minutes on the clock. Underwood leaves it to Foster to Underwood, back rim no good. And Elijah Long comes down with it, and then Quarles up and in. First bucket of the game goes to the talented senior Juan Quarles. That is a first team foul. Foul on Blaine Cook. That is his first. Juan Quarles can straight up light it up from distance. You don't want to give him any space on the offensive end, because he will put points up on the board in a hurry. Nearly coming up with a steal there. 3-zip your score. Northside on top. Foster Jr., he'll start the offense. Had an outstanding game last night against Carroll. Dribble drive, baseline. Quarles picked it off, got away with the walk. Here's Holmes. Jalen Butts, good look to Brandon Johnson. Johnson's the ultra-athletic wing here for Northside. On the all-white, Luers in the all-red. 2-3 zone for Luers. Short corner, Johnson. Baseline, dribble drive, Brooks Jr. And the 3-ball. Elijah Holmes with the 3. That's straight gravy if you're head coach Shabazz Khalik. As we lost power here, back on now on the scoreboard. Anton Berry, top of the key. Butts on him. He's gonna pull it back out, wanted Cook, instead goes to Underwood. Back to Berry, Berry jumper. Can't get it to go, Brooks skies for the board. All the way to the cup, can't get it to go, rebounded by Underwood. Good look to Berry, but right through the hands. Outstanding look by J.J. Foster Jr. Berry not ready for it. Turnover, 5:29 on the clock. 6-zip your score. Legends on top. Elijah Holmes running the point along with Johnson, Quarles, Butts, and Brooks. The lob, can't catch, gets his own putback, and a second time. Brooks with his first bucket and add 2 boards to it. Now with 3 boards early in this contest, 5 minutes left in the first. There's a foul on Johnson on the push. The first on Johnson. And the first on the Legends, up 8-zip. Top 5 team in the state. Only defeat this year. Good look to Berry, but right into Brooks, who swats it. Out on the break, Johnson, finger roll, no good. Butts with the board, put back, no good. And out of bounds, we'll go to the Knights. Up and down pace here over the past couple minutes. Now with Northside picking up full court. Into Walker Jr. All the way to the cup, no call. Leak out, try to get Quarles, Anton Berry with the steal. Coach Shabazz Kalik's not gonna like that look. Here's Foster Jr. Walker Jr. He's gonna rise up, nope, it's to Underwood. Anton Berry, butts on him, Anton Berry. Foster Jr. rubs the screen off Underwood. Baseline. 4:13 on the clock. 8-0 your score. Good start here for Northside. Deep three. Got it.
J.J. Foster Jr.
J.J. Foster Jr. with the three ball. Cuts it to a 5-point deficit. 8-3 your score. Foster Jr. averaging 12 a game. Right behind Walker Jr.'s 14 and Berry's 20. But as I mentioned, Berry a double-double guy, averaging 13 rebounds a game as well. 3:40 on the clock, 8-3, Brandon Johnson. Good look to Johnson. Brooks was alone here on the wing, tried to scoop it up and in, no good. Rebounded by Foster. Berry picks up the loose one. Walker Jr. Three ball. Can't get it to go. Look at Butts Sky for that rebound. One of the best rebounders you will see at the high school level. He just straight out rebounds at eye level with the rim. He is such a talented player and will be playing at DePaul next year. Devontae Kinney checks in for Brandon Johnson. Devontae Kinney is a straight thief out on the hardwood. And the steal by Brooks Jr. and a foul. That could have been some showtime. Foul on Walker Jr. That's the team's second, his first. 3 minutes on the clock. 8-3 your score. Devontae Kinney brings it into Brooks. Brooks Jr. Top 25 player in the sophomore class. 1-2-2 zone. And the three ball, Quarles is gonna call for a moving screen. And that'll be a turnover on Northside. Coach Shabazz Kalik in disbelief on the sideline. Some great mannerisms on the sideline, as does Shabazz Kalik have here for Northside in his 7th year at the school. And we got a hold, I believe, on Quarles. This will be 2 quick ones. It is. So Quarles with 2 quick fouls, team's third. Quarles will have to sit out, and in number 2, Elijah Long. Good look to Underwood, 15-foot jumper, bottoms. Nice look out of the inbounds to Trey Underwood, who knocks it in. 8-5, 2.5 left. SummitCitySports.com is live. Ladies and gentlemen, follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like us on our Facebook page, Summit City Sports. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Butts, the right elbow extended. Now Brooks Jr., 3 ball. Got it. 11-5 your score. Brooks with the 3 ball. Now with 5 points. 2 minutes left, 6-point advantage for the Legends. Walker Jr., Underwood, Foster Jr., Berry, and Cook. Your 5 starters still on the floor for Luers, excuse me. Cook, Underwood, 15. Brooks had to come out on the jumper. Look at the length on the swat. His second block of the game. We're going back Northside's way. 140 in the first. Good look down low to Kinney, who just couldn't handle it. Oh, knocked out of bounds. Touched by Luers. Looked like he just fumbled it on his own. But Jason Davis, the athletic guard for Luers, checks in for head coach J.J. Foster. 1:36 on the clock, 11-5 your score. That's a good hedge out there by Foster Jr. Brooks, top of the key. 3 ball, Got it. Elijah Holmes with his second three. Not known for his scoring, but 6 early. 1:15 left, 9-point advantage for the Legends, their biggest of the game. Walker Jr. being guarded by Long. Got the three. J.J. Foster, the three ball keeping Luers in the game right here. Foster with his second triple, under 1 minute, 14-8. Brooks. Got to come out on him. The 6'8", top 25 player can go inside out you. Brooks with his second three. Now with 8 points. And Kinney will pick up the foul. Oh, a technical foul. I completely missed that. Not sure why he got picked to tee up. And this is where the Northside rule may come into play. All season long, you get a technical. You don't play the next game. As Coach Shabazz Khalik still going at it, 17-8, misses the first. Does Walker Jr. And misses them both. So Devontae Kinney, smart heads up play. Goes and talks to the referee, make sure everything is all good. The senior. 17-8, 38 seconds on the clock. Foster Jr. wants to give it to Walker Jr. Being guarded by Holmes. Walker Jr. picks it up to Foster Jr. being guarded by Kinney. Baseline dribble drive to Underwood. Nearly swatted by Brooks, taken away by Holmes, and here's Brooks to Kinney. Lost the handle, picked up by Foster Jr. Got numbers, has Barry with him. Good Euro step, left-handed, finger roll, no good. Rebounded by Brooks, his fourth. And then the steal by Barry, and a travel called. That's a tough call against Anton Barry. Didn't even have possession, was tackled to the ground, and a travel called on the senior. 4 seconds on the clock. Kinney needs to get one up, does. Floater, no good, rebounded by Underwood, and that is the end of one. With your score, the Northside Legends, the #1 seed here in the holiday tournament, up by 9 over the 5th seed, Bishop Luers Knights. SummitCitySports.com is live. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, Indiana high school basketball fans. We are live from Wayne High School, site of the 2016 Parkview Sports Medicine Holiday Tournament. The Summit Athletic Conference, arguably the best conference in the state of Indiana. I know there's a conference down south, maybe about 100 miles south of Fort Wayne, that maybe have an argument about that. But top to bottom, the Summit Athletic Conference, so fun and entertaining to watch. D1 athletes all around the area, all the way down to NAIA level athletes, as Fort Wayne is jam-packed with athletes and all prep sports. We are a hub here in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Nearly a 5-second call. Underwood, Butts knocked it away. Long. Brooks Jr., can he get another? Can't get it. Tried for the putback, Butts with the board, and knocked away. Foster Jr., guarded by Devontae Kinney, 17-8, 7.5 minutes left. Hesitation dribble. 3-ball, Jason Davis, they need it, got it. Jason Davis with the 3-ball, averages 6 a game. Brandon Johnson getting ready to check back in for the Legends. Here's Butts up top. Lack of movement right now for Northside. Brooks says, I'll take care of it, but he won't. Misses the three. 6-point deficit for Luers. Anton Berry, he can hit that. That's exactly what Luers needed. Anton Berry steps out and drains the triple to cut the deficit to 3. Anton Berry and the Luers Knights. The 2-1-2 zone. Kenny up top with Long, Holmes, Brooks, and Butts. Good flash by Butts. Right back. Can he hit a third one? No good. Rebounded by Davis. Out to Foster Jr. He's going to pull up from 3. Short, no good. Good rebound by Elijah Long. Here's Brooks. 6:12 on the clock. Tried to fit it in to Butts on the baseline. Knocked away by Berry. And Brandon Johnson will check in for Elijah Long.
Brandon Johnson into the lineup for the Legends.
Looking to inbound is Northside. Still in that zone. Turnover. Berry with another steal. 17-14. Chance for Luers to tie it up with a 3-ball or cut it to 1 with the field goal. Kick back. Berry. Pump fake. Floater. Got it. Anton Berry with the bucket. Pulls within 1. Berry with his 5th. 5.5 left in this second. 17-16. Legends on top. Number 1 seed and the number 5 seed. Packed house on hand here at Wayne. Luers now into man-to-man. Underwood went for the steal. Brooks corralled it. Kinney into the paint, found Butts. Butts with the reverse layup in and 1. Jalen Butts. Double-double machine will head to the line. He will get the chance for the 3-point opportunity. As Davis picks up his first, and that's the team's third. 19-16, Butts to the charity stripe. Can't get it to go. Davis with the board. 19-16 will stay. 5 minutes on the clock. 3-point lead for Northside. Here comes a trap. Butts gambled. Underwood comes up with it, leaves it to Davis, who put it in. Nice patience by Jason Davis on the feed from Underwood. Davis now with 5. They pull back within 1. 4:40 on the clock. Back to the zone. Brooks all alone from the top of the key. Got it. Keon Brooks with the triple. 4-point lead. Yes, that's his third 3. He now has 11 points. And thrown away. Right behind Berry. Turnover. We'll go back to Northside. Inbound right in front of us here. .4:15 on the clock in this second quarter. Good pace here in the first game of this semifinals on the boys' side. As the girls' semifinals are complete. The number 1 seed Homestead Lady Spartans and the number 3 seed. Blocked by Underwood. What a foul. But Homestead will play the number 3 seed, the Carroll Lady Chargers, tomorrow 4 p.m. for the title. And then at 8:15 will be the boys championship game right here at Wayne High School as well. SummitCitySports.com will be live. Butts back to the line. Can't hit it, now 0 for 2 for Butts. Hits on his second attempt. 23-18, biggest lead for Northside is 5. 3 points now for Butts. Under 4 minutes. Jason Davis, reverse, had to go away from Brooks, and that caused the miss. Now out Quarles, back in the game with 2 fouls. Behind the back, takes it in, can't finish. Barry with the board. Blocked by Johnson. Johnson now will bring it up. Luers will settle into that zone. No good on the Brooks jumper. Rebound here, Walker Jr. Up to Davis. Haven't seen many touches down low for Barry. That's what they need to do here, get him some touches down low. I know Butts has the size advantage, but he is very skilled down low. Butts with another rebound, skied for it. Out on the break, and is knocked away by Davis. Butts wanted the foul. Nothing called, will inbound underneath the basket. As you will not see a whole lot of motion from Jalen Butts. Calm, cool. He's a talented, talented player, as I mentioned. Heading to play Chicago at the ball. What a tip! Keon Brooks Jr. on the lob, on the inbounds play. Punches it in. Now with 13 points, he's the game high. Foster Jr., Barry, Trey Underwood, along with Davis and Foster Jr., your 5 for Luers. Here's Underwood. Good pass to, and blocked. Barry went into Butts, but too much length from the senior. That one slotted by Davis, and a foul. Crowd not liking that at all. Davis with the block, but called for the foul. The crowd letting them have it here at Wayne High School.
At the line shooting 2 free throws, Devontae Kinney.
Kinney to the line, he'll shoot a pair. Being held scoreless, 2:22 on the clock. Hits on the front. Up by 8, 2:22 left. And nothing but net. Biggest lead for Northside is 9 on the pair of free throws by Kinney. 2:14 on the clock. Foster Jr., near side wing, being guarded by Johnson. Crossover into the paint, held up in the air, now Davis. Walker Jr., jab step into the paint, kicks it to Barry. Barry goes into Butts, smart move by Butts. That's exactly what, by Barry, that's exactly what he tried to do on that last trip, but didn't get enough into the body of the shot blocker. 27-20. 1:45 left in this half. Right now, Brooks Jr. with 13. He's the game high. Baseline dribble drive, finger roll. Can't get it to go, but Butts there for the putback. Back to the 9-point edge. Jalen Butts now with 5. Got hung up in the air, found Underwood. Nearly blocked by Butts, but Underwood with a great touch. That's his second bucket, now has 4, pulls back within 7. Do the Luers Knights. 1:10 left in this second. Brandon Johnson, 1 minute left. Devontae Kinney. Johnson. Brooks Jr. being guarded by Barry. Baseline dribble drive, and we may have a push on Barry. Nope, stepped on the end line. Turnover. Cook in for Northside, and Quarles out for, that's number 3. Elijah Holmes in for Northside, replacing Quarles. And number 15, Blaine Cook in for Luers as Jason Davis sits. So 29-22, 42 seconds on the clock left in the half. Let's go far side to Foster Jr. Wants a screen from Underwood. Good screen and roll, double team came, good find to Underwood. Blaine Cook alone from the wing, can't get it to go. Holmes with the board, Kinney with the lob, no good, blocked. Knocked away by Barry, smart move, good hustle as the baseline official needed help and got it. We'll go back to Luers, 22.6 seconds remaining on the clock. 16 seconds. 12 on the clock. Foster Jr. We're under 10 seconds. Into the paint. Just threw it up. Butts. 4 seconds. Has time. Kinney, 2 seconds. 1 second. And right there, he just wanted Kinney to throw up a floater. Exactly what Coach Shabazz Khalik wanted, but went with the pass. And that is our halftime score. The Northside Legends up by 7, 29-22 here at Wayne High School. SummitCitySports.com is live. We'll take a break for halftime as we will join you as we get closer to the second quarter, to the second half. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, Indiana High School basketball fans. We are at the halftime break with your score. The Northside Legends on top of the Bishop Luers Knights, 29-22, being led by Keon Brooks Jr. and his 13 points, followed there by the surprising scoring effort of Elijah Holmes. He's dropped 2 triples with 6 points, Butts with 5. Juan Quarles with foul trouble with 3 points. And Devontae Kinney hit 2 free throws off the bench to give them a 29-point on the board for the Bishop Luers Knights. Anton Berry with 7. That is his team high. Followed by J.J. Foster with 6. Jason Davis with 5. And Trey Underwood with 4 as they trail by 7, 29-22. Here with one more half remaining to decide who will move on to the championship game tomorrow evening. It will be played at 8:15 p.m. Of course, SummitCitySports.com will be live for both finals tomorrow. Girls start at 4 o'clock with Homestead and Carroll. And then 8:15, the winner of this Northside Luers and the winner of our nightcapper here tonight, the number 2 seed Homestead Spartans and the number 3 seed Snyder Panthers. You do not want to go anywhere for that matchup, ladies and gentlemen. That is going to be a dynamic game with Snyder being led by new head coach Jeremy Rosh, looking to win the SAC tournament in his first year. But they will be playing the Homestead Spartans, led by their TPE trio of Jack Ferguson, Parker Menges, and Brandon Durnell. They are an absolute trio that is so tough to handle here in Indiana High School boys basketball. Well, today's broadcast brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, make sure you hit the follow button on our Facebook page. That way you'll be notified of all of our activities as they do happen. Jeff Mahoney on the camera, Tim Atkinson calling your play-by-play. We are here for all 18 games in the 2016 Parkview Sports Medicine SAC Holiday Basketball Tournament. Wouldn't want to be anywhere else. We do it because we love it. Just a couple of minutes here before we start the second half. We'll hear another word. This time we'll hear a word from Fort Wayne Community Schools. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports. And be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Just a couple of minutes away from the start of the second half with your number 1 seed Northside Legends enjoying a 7-point edge over the number 5th seed, the Bishop Luers Knights. winner of this matchup will play the winner of our nightcapper, the number 2 seed Homestead Spartans, and the number 3 seeded Snyder Panthers, of course led by Louisville Cardinal commit. Talking about Malik Williams, a 7-footer for Snyder, inside-out player. Kid is an outstanding prospect, as I mentioned, heading to Louisville to play for head coach Rick Pitino next year. Take you through the path for Northside and Luers while we have a chance. Northside was gifted a bye with the number 1 seed. They defeated the number 8 seed, the Northrop Bruins, 71-61. That was a back and forth game for the majority, with Northside finally pulling it out at the end to move on to face these Luers Knights. For Bishop Luers, they also had a bye in that first round. They played the number 4 seed, the Carroll Chargers, Monday night at 7:30 p.m. They defeated the Carroll Chargers 59-52 to move on to play these Northside Legends here at Wayne High School for the right to move on to the championship final tomorrow evening. Now today's broadcast, ladies and gentlemen, of course, SummitCitySports.com. Give this chance here to thank and give a shout out to Athletic Director Gary Raber. Outstanding job that him and his staff do here to put on this Summit Athletic Conference Holiday Tournament. So much work and preparation goes into it. So I want to give a big shout out and thanks to all the hard workers here at Wayne High School putting on this outstanding tournament. Two more 8-minute periods here coming. It will start with Northside. Far sideline inbound. So your starting 5 for both clubs back on the floor here at Wayne High School. Man-to-man defense now by Luers. Butts with the jam. What a start to the third quarter with the jam for Butts. Outstanding execution and finish. Butts with his 7th point. Barry up top, they swing it. Baseline dribble drive, blocked by Johnson. Good pump fake for Juan Quarles. Puts it up and in. And the foul. He'll head to the line for the 3-point opportunity. Juan Quarles puts his club up by 11. 7:17 left in this third.
At the line shooting 1, Juan Quarles.
Quarles connects on the 3-point opportunity. 12-point advantage now for the Legends. (34-22). Dribble drive out to Barry. Barry with the jab step. Butts good defensively. Foster Jr. Good recovery by Johnson. Luers just a little bit hesitant right now to pull the trigger. Baseline drive by Barry, stolen by Elijah Holmes. Here comes Northside. Near side. Brooks down low to Butts with the finish. Nice look from the corner from Brooks to Butts with the easy lay-in. Butts now with 2 quick buckets to start the second half, and a timeout on the floor called by head coach J.J. Foster. A full timeout. He wants to talk about it. Down by 14 points here at Wayne High School in this semifinal matchup. But we'll take a look. That last jam from Jalen Butts. Want to see the execution that Northside Legends do with Brooks flashing out to the corner. Butts came with them immediately with the pass and the two-handed jam by Jalen Butts. Now out to that 14-point edge, but that's what you got to worry about with Northside. They are extremely talented on all facets. A little bit of outside shooting from their guard play, and they are going to be a tough out all year long, and they are getting it tonight with 6 points for Quarles, 6 for Holmes, which is all they really need there in the first half to put them out to a 7-point edge. Now 6:27 left, up by 14 are the Legends. Knights will look to inbound on the far sideline. Got caught up, and a foul will be called on Northside. Elijah Holmes with the foul. His first, and that's the team's first. Inbound underneath their own basket for Luers. Got Cook in the corner, missed him. Underwood, nice cut. Back out, Barry, need it. Can't get it to go, and Butts with another rebound. I have him for 6. Tough take, gets the bump, can't get it to go, but Elijah Holmes will head to the line. He'll have 2 shots as Davis gets ready to check in for Luers. Luers had Davis had great minutes there in that first half for head coach J.J. Foster. Dropped a triple and another bucket, has 5 points. Underwood out. Cook will stay in. .6:11 on the clock. Excuse me. Front rim, no good. 36-22 your score. Barry. Now up top, Davis. Walker Jr. wants it cleared out. Crossover, baseline, and pocket pick by Holmes, but a foul. No shot. It's called. That's Holmes' second, team second. Walker Jr. from 16, nothing but net. Walker Jr. Just 2 points here for Walker Jr. Averages 14 a game, and out of bounds we will stay with Northside. 36-24, 5.5 left in the third. Devontae Kinney ready to check back in. Out comes Holmes. So Johnson, Kinney, Quarles, Butts, and Brooks, your 5 for Northside. Quarles gets it back, goes up top to Kinney. Good flash down to Butts. Reverse layup, can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound, put back good. His second jump is quicker than most guys' first. They're coming down on their first jump while he's going up for his second. That one no good, rebounded by Brooks. 14-point edge, 5 minutes on the clock. Devontae Kinney. He'll hand it to Quarles. Picked up the dribble, did Johnson, he needs help, gets it in Butts. 4.5, 4:50 left in this third quarter. Down low to Brooks. Brooks, drop step, jumper, got it. Keon Brooks Jr. wanted to foul, didn't get it, but still knocked down the jumper, now has 15 points. That is a game high. Loose ball on the floor, Kinney can't get to it. Pick back up, here's Davis. Cook steps right into a 3. And a travel called on that far side. 4:29 left, 16-point lead for Northside. That's their biggest. So hard to handle with Brooks and Butts. So much size. Watch for the lob. Brooks wanted the lob, but Butts went with the bounce pass. Better safe than sorry, and Keon Brooks Jr. flushes it with 2 hands with the bucket, 42-24. As Brooks comes down with another rebound. I have him for 5. Quarles wanted that ball in the corner, couldn't get it. Devontae Kinney. 3:50 on the clock. Kinney now being pressured, nearly a 5-second there. Brooks wants to go by Cook. Step back jumper, no good. Berry with a great box out. Walker Jr. ran into his own man. Now good look down low to Berry, can't get it to go, rebounded by Berry. And they're gonna call goaltending, saying Butts hit the rim after going to the rebound. So Berry with the score, now has 9, his first bucket of the second half, 42-26. Full court pressure from Luers. Devontae Kinney, 3:20 left in the third. Kinney caught it on the hip, usually called a carry, it wasn't, but a turnover anyway. Luers up, Hambright, no good, and out of bounds. Oh, Kinney saves it, but right to a Luers player, 15-foot jumper, no good. Butts with the board. Have him down for 8 unofficially. Kid goes up with 2 hands for every rebound and just rips them. Quarles try to go for the reverse. His foul, so he'll head to the line. He'll shoot a pair with 6 points. 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. 2:49 on the clock. Juan Quarles, originally a Concordia cadet, transferred. He's enjoyed his playing time here at Northside as he knocks down the first. 43-26, knocks them both down. 18-point edge now. Biggest lead for Northside. 8 points for Quarles. Good look. Davis, Berry, and Berry bothered by the size. Normally easy bunnies, but Berry comes up short. That is just straight the presence of Butts and Brooks down low, causing that. And as that goes out of bounds, we'll stay with Northside. 2:25 on the clock, 44-26. Johnson, he wants Quarles. Foster Jr. stayed with him and knocked it out of bounds. Good deflection by the senior. Brandon Johnson will look to inbound, 44-26. Biggest lead for Northside is 18. Kinney left it to Butts with the one-handed flush. Jalen Butts with another bucket. 20-point lead, and Butts with the jam. Foster Jr., no good. Rebounded by Brooks. I have him with 7 now. Down low to Butts. Butts, drop step, left it to Brooks with the flush. Back-to-back jams for Northside as they take their biggest lead. It is 22 here at Wayne High School in this semifinal round over the 5th seed Bishop Luers Knights. Kick to Berry and left it. Loose ball, Berry does come up with it to Davis, who misses the jam, and that's just the way the Luers, the game has been going for Luers as Quarles comes back, misses the 3, Butts with the board, put back no good, but he will head to the line to shoot a pair. But Northside showing you a bit of highlight reel action here the past couple of plays.
At the line shooting 2 free throws, Jalen Butts.
Jalen Butts to the line. He will shoot 1 pair. Hits on the front. 7 points in the quarter now. Long in for North. Nate Carball's looking to check in for the first time, but he will check in for Butts if he makes this foul shot. 49-26. Butts Back rim, missed it, so he'll get to stay in the game. Smart play by Butts to stay in. Missed the free throw, you can't sub out. 1:15 left, 23-point lead for Northside. Reverse lay-in, no good. Rebounded by Jalen Butts. I have him down for 10. Here comes the lob, but blocked. That could have been showtime. So Carball will check in for Jalen Butts. He will take a seat, up by 23. Northside in control. Brooks Jr. rises up, can't get it to go. Carball with the rebound. Then knocked away. Loose on the floor, picked up. And a flush by Keon Brooks with authority. Are you kidding me? Keon Brooks Jr. swatted. Keon Brooks, a couple back-to-back plays that have the whole crowd off their feet. My goodness. Keon Brooks Jr. with his third block of the game as he will come out. A standing ovation and a timeout by Northside, a 30-second timeout here at Wayne High School. Several for Northside. They are so exciting to watch. With all the talent in the world here for the Legends. As Keon Brooks continues his offensive prowess as Quarles came up with that steal and Brooks just threw it down with the right hand. That immediately led to the other side, to the block, and Keon Brooks was not joking around with the swat. Outstanding play for Brooks. 51-26. 38 seconds left in the quarter. Carball blocked it on Hambright. Where's the foul coming from? It is on Carball. Looked like a good block, but he'll pick up the personal. That'll be 2 shots for Hambright. Cannot get the first attempt. One shot for Hambright. 30.9 seconds on the clock. 25-point lead for Northside, their biggest. So hits on the second. Kinney blocked. Rebound, outlet. Here's Quarles with the left-handed finger roll. Juan Quarles continuing his scoring output. Now with 6 seconds on the clock. Cook, 3, no good. Underwood with the rebound. Put back, no good. Battle for it, and Underwood does tip it in at the buzzer. But at the end of 3, your score, the number 1 seed, Northside Legends on top, 53-29 over the 5th seed, the Bishop Luers Knights. Welcome back, Indiana High School basketball fans. It's been showtime here from Wayne High School. Keon Brooks Jr. and Jalen Butts have been playing above the rim all evening long as they are up huge. 24-point lead for Northside. One more quarter of action left. Devontae Kinney, Juan Quarles, Elijah Holmes, Jalen Butts, and Keon Brooks, your 5 for Northside. For Luers, Anton Berry, Cook, Hambright, Walker Jr., and we're missing a player. Here comes Trey Underwood. 53-29, 8 minutes remaining in this semi-final round. Underwood, dribble drive into the paint, lost it by Berry, and Butts is fouled. That will be the 15th foul on the Knights. We'll go inbounds here for Northside.
Foul on Anton Berry, his second, team fifth.
Brooks Jr. looked to inbound. 53-29, 7:49 on the clock. Lob to Butts. Butts with the catch and the finish. Too easy. 55-29, 7:40 on the clock. Northside in control. Underwood, Cook, Hambright. Walker Jr. short on the 3, rebounded and just lost by Butts. 55-29, 7:26. J.J. Foster Jr. will check back in. He will replace Hambright. They'll box up the inbound here with Walker Jr. looking in to Anton Berry. Foster Jr. Walker Jr. It's a screen from Berry. Berry, he'll rise up from 3. Got it, Anton Berry. A little bit of life here as that one's thrown away. So a 3 ball and a stop. 55-32 your score. Anton Berry now with 12. Still 8 under his season average. 55-32, 7 minutes left. Walker Jr. into the paint, leaves it to Berry. Floater, can't get it. Rebound comes to Brooks. Juan Quarles wants Butts down low, Underwood guarding. They'll reset with Devontae Kinney up top, far side. Holmes, Brooks. Good look down low to Butts. Jalen Butts kicks it. Brooks Jr. 3 ball from the top of the key. Keon Brooks Jr. with the triple. 58-32. Anton Berry with the good take and the right-handed lay-in. 5 points now in the quarter. He has 14 and thrown away once again. Coach Shabazz Khalik laying into Kinney a little bit there. Double dribble called by the sideline official. Walker Jr. looks confused on the call, but that is it. Turnover, 58-34. 6:07 left in this contest. Kinney has the press from Luers. 6 minutes on the clock. Holmes, the lob to Butts. Good job by Foster Jr. to put a body on Butts as he goes all the way to the other end and is fouled by Quarles. He'll go to the line to shoot a pair, will J.J. Foster. J.J. Foster, no points here in the second half, being held to 6. That is Holmes' third, the team's 4th. J.J. Foster Jr. is good. Now 7 points. Foster Jr. got it. (58-36), 22-point edge for Northside. 5:45 remaining in the game. Kinney, Holmes, Quarles, Brooks, and Butts. They go down low to Brooks. Double team comes. Cook, steal. Underwood needs a guard. He'll just go ahead and take it up himself, and his fouled by Kinney. Underwood will head to the charity stripe for 2 shots. 5:32 on the clock, down 22.
Second, team fifth at the line shooting 2 free throws, Trey Underwood.
On the bank, Underwood.
Brandon Johnson entering the lineup for the Legends.
Holmes out and Brandon Johnson in for Northside head coach Shabazz Khalik. Trey Underwood. Hits them both. 20-point lead for Northside. Brandon Johnson with the pill. Here's Butts. Behind the back. Picked off here by Walker Jr. And then lays up the finger roll, no good. Underwood though with the putback. Within 18 now is Luers. Had the steal, but they're gonna get a foul called first. Tough call on Luers.
Ray Walker Jr. His second.
Ray Walker Jr. and head coach Shabazz Khalik wants a timeout here on the floor. Up 58-40. Been as much as 25, now down to an 18-point advantage for the Legends. A full timeout on the floor. SummitCitySports.com is live from Wayne High School. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. 58-40 is your score. Coach Shabazz Khalik called the timeout to talk about it. Up 18, 5:06 left in this semifinal. This is the first game of 2 of the nightcaps. Next matchup will be the number 2 seed Homestead Spartans and the number 3 seed, the Snyder Panthers. Johnson breaks the press, now to Quarles, under 5 minutes. Finds Butts. Johnson from 15.
Johnson, 2.
Nice looking jump shot and execution by Northside as Johnson knocks down the jumper. That's his first 2 points. That's a 15-footer. Deep 3, no good. Rebounded by Butts. Put in by Butts with the bucket up now 22. Barry with the easy bucket. Now with 7 in the quarter, back to a 20-point deficit. Johnson up to Kinney and just off the fingertips, out of bounds, 4:06, 20-point edge.
Lane Cook is in the lineup for the Knights.
62-42, 4 minutes remaining in the game. Walker Jr. with the left-handed floater, got it. Nice touch for Walker Jr. Been held in check though here today. Only 4 points for the senior. Averages 15 a game. Brooks Jr. picks up the dribble, now out to Kinney. Quarles flashes to the charity stripe. Brooks Jr. for the 3-ball in the corner, got it. Keon Brooks Jr. with the 3-ball, another one. That is his 5th triple. Now with 27 points. 65-44, 3:15 remaining. All alone was Johnson at the cup. An easy find and lay in Under 3 minutes remaining in this first game of 2 of the semifinals. Brooks Jr. with another big board. Such good length. Quarles down low to Butts. He'll pull it back. Now down low to Butts. Has the size advantage and the foul. Good strong take by Brooks. As soon as he saw that Foster Jr. was on him, immediately posted and demanded the ball. So he will head to the line. He will shoot a pair. Brooks Jr. 5 triples on the night. Spins that one out, no good. So Butts with 18. And Brooks with 27. Just too much to handle for Luers. And back rim no good. As Jalen Butts pleaded with his coach to keep him in. 2.5 left. .225 remaining. 67-44. And a foul on Kinney. Devontae Kinney will pick up his 3rd. That's the team's 6th. Checking in for Northside is Kalen Desrosier. As Jalen Butts checks out and receives a huge hand from his supporters here. Cook out and in for the first time is number 2, the senior Alex Neer. Along with number 22, Jalen Causey, the freshman, who started a lot of games here for Luers. This is his first action here tonight as we have a foul on the floor. As Coach Shabazz Kalik's gonna go to the bench and bring in Malik Martin, the 6'7" senior, and number 21, Carlos O'Brien, also a senior, as Quarles and Brooks Jr. check out. Brooks Jr. with 27, had a monster game here against Bishop Luers to get his team to the finals tomorrow night, 8:15. Spun out, did Underwood, rebounded by Desrosier. 67-44. Kinney on the scoop layup. Nice move by Devontae Kinney. Has 4 points. 25-point edge from deep. Back rim, no good. Comes down to Neer. Walker Jr. He'll let it rip and hits the 3 ball. Walker Jr. with his first 3. Now has 7 points. Averages 15 a game. Comes up with the steal here. And the lay-in over Martin. 69-49. That's number 5, Jordan Moore. He's a freshman, ladies and gentlemen. Couldn't finish, but will head to the line. Trying to get on the stat sheet here is the freshman, Jordan Moore. 69-49, 119 left in this game. Jordan Moore on the stats sheet now. Hits the bucket. The free throw in, Hambright in, and Charlton for Luers. As Kinney checks out as well, Carball in. And both squads going to the bench to finish this out. 119 left, 21-point edge. Can't hit on the second. Can the freshman. Right to the cup and out of bounds. Nope, we're gonna have a foul called. Hambright will head to the line to shoot a pair. Carball with the foul. 112 left. First one missed. Second one missed as well by Hambright, rebounded by Desrosiers, who's a very talented wide receiver out on the football field. Desrosiers, 109, 20-point lead. On the turnover and the bucket for Hambright, 70-52. So freshman Moore knocked away, he's gonna pull it back out. Malik Martin. Moore rubs the screen, Desrosiers, baseline dribble drive, swatted by Hambright. 50 seconds on the clock, 18-point lead as Jaguar Jackson checks in for Luers. He's a junior. Into Desrosiers, he faces up. Carball, Martin, baseline drive. Trying to go up on the same side, blocked. And then Neer comes out with it, 35 seconds. Neer tripped up by Carball. And that will be a foul, that's a 19 foul. So Alex Neer will head to the line for the 1-and-1. But all but over here, Keon Brooks Jr. with 27 points. And unofficially 9 rebounds. And Jalen Butts with 18 points and 14 boards, a double-double. 70-53 as Neer hits on the first. Second one does get the roll, 70-54, 34 seconds on the clock. Inbounds and out of bounds will go back to Luers. Here's Hambright, 30 seconds on the clock. In the corner, Neer. Back to Hambright. What a crowd here today for the semifinal games as Charlton loses the handle and Carball goes down, and we have a jump ball. We'll go to Northside. 18.1 seconds on the clock. Carball into Moore. Here's Carball. 10 seconds, 7 seconds. 4 seconds on the clock. And that's it. The Northside Legends keep their chances of the 4th straight SAC Holiday Tournament in the works. They win 70-54 and move on to the final. They will play the winner of our next game between the Homestead Spartans and the Snyder Panthers. But what a game from Keon Brooks Jr. and Jalen Butts. We've come to expect it from those two as they pull out the 16-point win, and we'll move on to the final tomorrow at 8:15. Thanks for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. One more game on the night to see who the Northside Legends will match up with in that final. SummitCitySports.com. Thanks for joining us.